Field picks up speed for tonight's 10th race. They are often pacing in a big start for Boston Bound down the center, joined outside by Frankie. Magical Arthur claims that third spot. Hunter Hill away neatly at the rail into fourth. Points North travels parked fifth going into that first turn. Then it's back to Rye, sixth inside. Seventh limbed out going into the turn there. That's Rockin' and Talkin'. He finds a seat just ahead of Revolt. And the early trailer is Code Cracker, gap 2 lengths back in ninth. They've gone a quarter in 26 and 4, chasing Boston Bound, who travels into the backstretch, leading it a length. Frankie is second in that pocket spot, third to Magical Arthur. Tracking fourth is Hunter Hill, then fifth inside is Points North, gap of 2 to Rye 6, seventh inside to Rockin' and Talkin'. Final two are Revolt and still trailing Code Cracker. Field is almost at the midway point. No action in the second quarter as McClure's got them lined up and behind him through a 55 and 2 half. Into the final turn, it's Boston Bound, the one to track down. Second is Frankie looks good in that pocket spot. Third outside travels Hunter Hill. On cover Points North, up into fourth. Fifth in at the rail is Magical Arthur. Sixth outside, two Rockin' and Talkin'. Seventh in at the rail is Rye. And the final two remain Revolt and trailer Code Cracker. Coming up to three quarters, chasing after Boston Bound. Boston Bound puts up three quarters in 1:23 and 4. Frankie second. Outside is Hunter Hill third. Trapped in Magical Arthur fourth. They're in deep stretch. Put to a drive is Boston Bound. Frankie upset-minded coming on. Here's Frankie off that perfect pocket ride mapped out by Filion, and Frankie is gone. Frankie's going to turn out the lights here on the Saturday card. He won it by 3. Second was Boston Bound. Rye escaped with big late pace to be third. The mile 150 and 2. Trapped in Magical Arthur fourth. They're in deep stretch. Put to a drive is Boston Bound. Frankie upset-minded coming on. Here's Frankie off that perfect pocket ride mapped out by Filion, and Frankie is gone. Frankie's going to turn out the lights here on the Saturday card. He won it by 3. Second was Boston Bound. Rye escaped with big late pace to be third. The mile 150 and 2. Tim Dickinson of Holland Center, Ontario, the owner, trainer Blake McIntosh. And again, the winning reinsman here, Sylvain Filion. Frankie picks up his first win this year from 8 attempts. Career victory number 8. Big mile tonight off a perfect pocket trip. It's Frankie.